Hello everyone! In this tutorial I am going to show you how to switch to the Materials Legacy mode in Unity in order to manually assign the textures to the material of an imported 3D model. This may be useful when you import an FBX 3D model in Unity, provided with its own materials, but then you see that the materials have no textures and you can't drag and drop the texture files in the material. Before we go on, I remind you that, as it happens with most of my tutorials, the text version of this video tutorial is available for free download at the link provided in the description. First of all, I drag the FBX file in the Project tab so that it can be put in the current project. I'm dragging the object in the 3D scene too, in order to take a look at the changes in real time. The object is made by two geometries and two materials. In particular, the materials will look gray, without any texture. Right now, we can't change the materials settings, because Unity imports the FBX files, giving them the materials available in the FBX file, as we can see in the Materials tab of the inspector for the imported object. Here, the material creation mode is set on Import Legacy, while the location is set on Use Embedded Materials. I then click on the Use Embedded Materials option beside the location label and change it to Use External Materials Legacy. Then I click on Apply to apply the changes. Unity will create a folder called Materials and will put in it the materials of the objects. This time, however, we can assign them some textures. Now I can select the images files with the Unity 5 metallic prefix from the texture folders of my asset and drag them in the Materials folder in the Project tab. In particular, I have to drag 3 images for each material. Setting the textures for each material is an easy task, because we just have to drag the textures with the albedo transparency suffix in the albedo slot, the texture with the metallic smoothness suffix in the metallic slot, the texture with the normal suffix in the normal map slot of the material. In this last case, we will have to click on the Fix Now button that will appear in the material form to mark the image as a normal map. I'm working on the prefab of the asset in the project window, so we can see the changes immediately in every instance of the prefab, like the one I made by dragging the prefab in the scene. There is no need to do anything else to set a basic opaque material. Regarding the materials with transparency, on the other hand, it is necessary to change the rendering mode parameter on top of the material inspector from opaque, the default value, to transparent. Well, that's all for this tutorial. See you soon!